Most of my adult life had been filled with tremendous struggle. And being calm often was what helped me get through. Lost my brother when I was young, 14 tragic losses to friends and best friends of drug overdoses, and struggles financially, poor as long as I can remember. Just living on couches, having to take public transportation to get by. And when I got paid, it was never enough. Living in little shanties, little boxes, little just confined spaces. It was like being in prison, but out here on earth with all the opportunity. And if it was like it wasn't one thing, it was the next. And I related most of that to my drug and alcohol abuse. So when I gave that up, I said, enough, I'm done with this. Things started to get much better. My health started to increase, started to feel strong again. My wealth started to make money, make an impact. Wisdom, I became wise. Have faith, have a relationship with your Creator. Started to feel happy. Started to give love by giving what my talents were to the world. But then life just broke me down. You see, Jared dying, I couldn't understand it. He was my age, stronger than I was, healthier than I was, happier than I was. How? But I handled it. I was calm. Was calm on the inside, was calm in my presence. And I kept going through life. About 30 days later, another friend dies, Ryan. I've known him since I was 17. We were best friends. 34 years old. And I was kind of jaded, but calm. And I had faith. So I was like, I got so much faith, it's okay, this is gonna happen, but it's happening for a reason. So I held it. And I didn't break. I kept going through life. I went to my brother's wedding, one of the best experiences of my life. Watching my younger brother get married to his dream girl, Natalie. And as they have a baby on the way, I know I'm gonna be an uncle. New life is around the corner. And then I fell in love myself. Like, this is it, the time of my life. But see, God had other plans. And our delays are not our denials in life. Everything came crumbling down. And I had this vision of healing. Shortly after Jared passed away, everything was destroyed. I invested every penny I had. Paul took every dollar he had over months of time. We put into a web system, developer, the videographer, it all crumbled. None of it worked. The videos were destroyed. The system wasn't what we were hoping for. It was this let down feeling that maybe I'm not supposed to do this. Perhaps I'm supposed to do something else with my time. I got to the point where, anybody would have gave up. All the money was gone, everything I saved up for. I just feeling like I'm not enough inside. The relationship crumbled, the finances crumbled, my health began to crumble. And that's when I just broke. My health deteriorated rapidly. Stress, resentment. I was stressed because I wanted this so bad. I wanted to serve, I wanted to help people, I wanted to lift people up. And then resentment of, they did me wrong, this happened, why didn't they believe in me? All this. People don't need to believe in you. You gotta believe in you. It was my dreams. It was my vision. If everyone could see it, then it wouldn't matter. It wouldn't be that important. Everyone would have already done it. That's how being a visionary, to see what others can't see. The resentment, the stress, my health started to deteriorate. My body got weak. I began to get depressed for the first time in my life. After all the heartache, after all the destruction, nothing seemed to break me till now. I stayed inside. All I focused on was heal, but I wasn't fulfilled inside. I wasn't happy. I'm making videos, but at the end of the day, I just felt like, depressed. Sick and depressed. All of a sudden. How? I thought the drugs were the problem, but they weren't. But I didn't give up. If it's your dream, if it's your calling, don't ever give up. No matter what gets in your way, you have to get up. You have to rise. You have to realize that inner strength exists. And get up. Be the change that you want to see in the world. So I did just that. And I decided it was time to rise. It was time to get up, to get out of the muck and stand up for what I believed in. And I began to walk with faith. At first, I didn't know who was going to follow me, who was going to believe in me, but I knew I wasn't going to worry about that. I knew what I had inside of me. I knew what my dream was. And I knew that if all that stuff didn't stop it, then nothing would. That this would come to fruition. And I began moving in the right direction. And I knew what needed to take place in my life. First, I started changing my health. That was vitally important. I had to get out there and be more active again. So I started swimming and holding my breath, going below the water and running with boulders, surprising myself what I was able to do. Surfing again, hiking. I changed what I ate and went to a clean diet. And I started feeling good. Your gut changes, your body changes physically, your mind changes, your emotions change. Then my wealth. I needed to start adding more wealth into my life. And that's not always about money to me. It meant a lot about relationships and the people that I loved. I started spending a lot more time with my brother, Paul. He came out and visited. I watched him surf. I watched him make videos. I watched him grow and expand. Then my mom came out. We just had a great time. She's always such a fresh breath of air. My mom was able to see the waterfalls and to explore and just to tell me and teach me about things and keep me comforted and motivated. And then my dad came out and watched him shape surfboards, what he loved to do the most, and surf. And we were able to just hang out and father-son time together. Family was my wealth, and it filled me up. And then my wisdom, my faith. My faith is so important. What you believe in is so important because it'll get you through the rough times in life. I started relearning, reapplying, listening to different things, reading different things, paying closer attention, believing more in my path in life. Happiness. What was gonna make me happy was to do what I was born to do this, to make videos, to get out there, to create systems for people, to connect with people. And I started to do what was making me feel happy. And I was starting to get excited, like, I'm gonna do this. Who cares about what set me back? Who cares about the money that I didn't have? I'm gonna make this happen by giving my love. I started to give my love. I started to give everything I had. I started to love other people by opening up my heart and being more transparent than ever, to be more vulnerable than ever, and to connect with more people. Started to spread my love, and things began to happen.
Heal every second, every minute, every hour, and every day. It's on you.